In this video I want to show you how to use the Gigapixel mode to capture a panoramic image with only one rotation axis. After you start the Gigapixel mode, you will be prompted with the motor selection. Under Pan, you need to define your current motor, where under Tilt, you will define no motor. You can now go to Matrix Size and enter all the camera values. This includes the focal length, the sensor size, the overlap, and the orientation. If necessary, you can add your own sensor. Now to set both positions, you will need to navigate to your first position. For this, you can use the slider control on the bottom of the app. When you have arrived at the first position, you can just save it by pressing on the Set Upper Left icon. Now you need to set the second position. Just navigate to it and save it by clicking on the Set Lower Right button. When pressing on Interval, you can set up all the times for your camera. The trigger time is the time where your camera is triggered by the Pine controller. We recommend a time of 0.3 seconds. The delay time is the time between the camera was triggered and the start of the movement of the system. It is important that this time is higher than your actual exposure time on your camera. The movement will be calculated later automatically by the system. You can also define a standstill time. After the motors arrived at the new position, this is the time the Pine controller will wait until it triggers the camera again. You want your interval as short as possible, but you can set it at a higher value. If the interval you set is higher than the minimum time of the system, automatically excess time will be calculated. The excess time will be on top on the standstill time. By tapping on the play button, you will be asked if you want to save an XML file. This can be very helpful for the stitching process. Now the system will move to its first position and automatically start with the panorama.